when you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? And you know what I'm talking about, right? For some of you, it may be loving yourself better than anybody else can love you. So when you gonna do it, right? Show yourself, or actually love yourself better than anybody else can love you. And that may look like changing relationships, changing jobs, changing environments, changing for the betterment of you when you go and do it, right? And it goes into this, like speaking into yourself. What's your abundance declaration? It was a while back ago. I'm like, you know what? I need to have my own abundance declaration because I know where I may think I lack abundance, and where I think I lack abundance at, or I may lack somewhere, is because of my thought process. This is where I am. So I need to get out of there, right? And how do I get out of there? I got to speak to my situation and my circumstance, right? So I started coming up with my own abundance declaration, right? So I say that to say this, like, what's your abundance declaration for you, for yourself, right? And then once you get your abundance declaration down, and it don't gotta be perfect, right? It's something that you declare. And this is how I came up with it. I'm like, think about, emperors and empresses, kings and rulers and queens and, leaders. When they declare something, it's already done. It's done, right? So I am an emperor. I'm a god in my own. I'm the author in my own story. What am I declaring about me, right? That's how I speak my abundance declaration upon myself. So, what is your abundance declaration upon yourself? Come on, somebody, right? You may have to transition your public life to a private life, and then from a private life to a secret life. And the reason why I'm saying this is because everybody don't need to know everything about you. There's an old saying, like, some of your cards you got to keep to the chest, right? Got to keep it to the chest, close to you, so nobody else knows, so nobody can try to alter your plans. And when I say alter your plans, people can alter your plans through your thought process, right? You may share one of your plans, your desires, your abundance declaration with someone, and they just plant that seed. Girl, that shit ain't gonna happen. Bruh, nah, you know that can't happen, bruh. You know you can't do that. Nah, let me tell you why. And they give you all of these planet seeds on why and how it can't happen. So maybe you need to transition your public life to a private life, and then from a private life to a secret life, right? Because we in the next season. You trying to get into the next season. You dig what I'm saying? So speak to your future self, right? And you're probably thinking like, how do I do all of this? Speak to your future self. Speak to your future self. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in the future? Then tap into that and say, hey, future me, dang, what can I do to get here? What's one thing? Give me another. Give me another. And then start speaking to your future self. Your future self gonna tell you what it is that you look like in the future, what it is that you're doing in the future, right? What could be some future potential obstacles? You dig what I'm saying? Talk to your future self, and I'm gonna leave you like this. Do your gifts carry joy or hidden debts? Do your gifts carry joy or hidden debts? Right? When I say debts, I'm talking about DEBTS. Like you owe. Hidden things that's owed. If you are moving in joy and you got hidden debts, it ain't joyful. Right? So your gifts, right, is supposed to make room for you. Maybe you doing your gifts in an environment, or you doing something in an environment where it is not in alignment with who you are and your gifts. You dig what I'm saying? And it's causing that hidden resentment. It's causing whatever it is. Okay? It's time to make a change. It's time to make a change. We're already in July, ladies and gentlemen. We're already halfway through the year of 2026. And I make videos like this about the second half of the year. I've been doing this for like a couple years now. You dig what I'm saying? So for a couple years, I'm always facing myself and saying, hey, all right, we in the second half now. What we doing? And it's not a bad thing, right? Because it's a reminder of, I gotta keep it going. I gotta keep it moving. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need reminders, and it's okay. Sometimes you gotta remind yourself. Somebody say remind yourself. Sometimes you gotta remind yourself. What is it that you need to remind yourself about when it comes to this next season? What is it that you need to remind yourself about when it comes to this next season? I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? When you gonna do it for you? I'm gonna leave it like that. Peace.